Hello, and thank you so much for volunteering to help with Christmas in the Castle. As you might be able to tell, we made this video when the weather was a lot warmer. So as you watch this, imagine colder temperatures, a lot of Christmas decorations, maybe some snow, and visitors coming to see us. Now most visitors will come from North Campus, where they will buy their tickets and enter Brookside here on the ramp. If they bought tickets in advance, they can park and come directly to Brookside. We will follow this happy guest through the tour route.
Hello, welcome to Christmas in the Castle. May I have your ticket, please?
Sure. I'm so excited to be here. Does this have all the information I'll need?
Yes, your booklet has all the information that you need, but there will be guides along the way to answer your questions.
Most of you will be guides positioned along the tour route throughout the building. You're going to have information sheets about your individual positions, so that will help you answer questions with more information about the rooms.
You mean that mural was completely repainted? What about the tree?
Our Christmas trees were decorated by local florists and other decorators. There's a sheet in your booklet with all their names, and you'll see the names on easels in each of the rooms. You can go through the foyer to the library and dining room.
There will be ropes and stanchions throughout Brookside, which will help guide visitors on their routes. However, as in some rooms, such as the library and the dining room, visitors will be able to walk freely through the rooms.
Is that an elevator? I didn't know the Bass family had an elevator.
They didn't. This was put in as part of the restoration project. If you need to use the elevator, feel free to come get me and I'll take you up to the second floor.
Thanks, I'm okay, but when my great Aunt Gertie comes, I'll tell her. Wow, what a beautiful room. I love that burgundy and pine garland.
We will have two people in the dining room, one at the entrance from the library and the other at the other end by the fireplace. That person was going to be guiding visitors to the back stairs through the kitchen. All right. We will have a guide placed here, along with ropes and stanchions, partitioning off our work area. And from here, our guests will be going up the back stairway.
Whew, boy, these stairs are steep. That's what the servants dealt with. Oh, these are the servants' bedrooms. Not too bad, but none of the fancy trimmings.
We will have one of these rooms open for guests to look at this year.
Yeah.
There will be a guide in the hallway to direct people to see the two guest rooms down in this area.
So is that all on this floor?
No, actually, if you go down to the end of this hallway, almost to the end of the hallway, and then turn right into that hallway, you'll be able to go and see the family bedrooms. Jan will help you.
Thanks. Oh, there's the elevator again.
Oh, yes. Well, when someone comes up in the elevator from the first floor, a person at this spot will help to direct them down toward the Louis XIV and the Napoleon rooms down this way. Make sure that they know to come back before they have gone through the whole floor. And if they need to use the elevator to go up to the third floor, someone can direct them here.
There'll be ropes and stanchions here, and this hostess at this spot will direct visitors down that corridor. There they will be told to go to the first door on the right, which is Grace Bass Leslie's bedroom, and then they'll go through the loop of 3 other bedrooms.
All the doors will be open among the bedrooms, so people will be able to walk through all 3 bedrooms. However, the person who is in this position does need to stay alert, just to make sure nothing happens that disrupts things.
Oh no, great Aunt Gert fainted!
We have a person who's fainted.
There will be someone on each floor with a 2-way radio. Those can be used for emergencies, but they are going to be commonly used to be in contact with North Campus and with the people who are working outside guiding visitors. But if there is an emergency, there are supplies and a first aid kit that will be kept in the volunteer room. If it's more serious, call security. If it's critical, call 911.
Great Aunt Gerd is a tough old bird and she's okay. Now what's next?
Well, you can look in here at the Marie Antoinette room, and then when you're finished, you can go over here to the 3rd floor by using the stairs near the elevator.
What's up there?
The ballroom.
Great, I've got my dancing shoes on. Now where's that elevator?
It's right in here, ma'am. Just wait right here and someone will take you up.
Thanks, sister.
We will try to have someone on every shift who is actually going to be running the elevator.
I don't think I even knew there was a 3rd floor. Now where is my lovely great niece Jenny? Go. Great muses. I heard they were repainted right here during the 2010 restoration. They were just touched up a bit.
Feel free to walk around the ballroom and even take a look out the window at the lake.
From the ballroom, direct visitors to the billiard room, where they will get an idea of the kinds of recreation that the Bass family enjoyed. The billiard table is an addition to the furnishings this year and was typical of what the Bass family had in this room.
Look at the mural on that wall. Those Basses love their art.
Oh, yes, they did. And there's more in Grace's library just across the billiard room.
From the 3rd floor, visitors who can use the stairs will go down the front stairs to the 2nd floor landing, which will also be decorated.
So what's in here? Are these phones original?
Oh no, those are 21st century phones. This is a call center which the university uses to call our donors and prospective students and other uses. Also, now it is our volunteer center for the people who are working at Christmas in the Castle. This room was once the bedroom for the Bass family grandchildren. Volunteers will come up the main staircase when they come into the building. We ask that you be there at least 15 minutes before the beginning of your shift. You'll be able to sign in, you'll get a name tag. You can leave your coat in the call center. But since we can't guarantee the safety of items that are left in this room, we ask that you don't bring any valuables with you to leave in there. So please, no purses. We suggest you bring only what is going to fit into your pocket. And please, turn off the ringtone on your cell phone if you have it with you. If you need to have a form signed for volunteer information, for iConnect or another reason, please bring that with you on the day you're volunteering. Your shift captain will sign it. He may do that during your shift and leave it on the table for you to pick up at the end of your shift when you pick up your coat. Please remember, your shift does not end until the volunteer for the next shift comes to relieve you at your position. People who are working the final shift of the day will be told when they can leave by the shift captain.
Wow, imagine living in a house with a gladiator on your staircase. Great Aunt Gerd is coming down the elevator. Is there any more for us to see?
Oh, don't forget to check out Mr. Bass's study. It's beautiful even without Christmas decorations.
All right. If anyone comes to the tour with a stroller, the volunteer at the entrance over there will invite him or her to leave the stroller in the porte cochere, which is outside of this door. That way, when they leave, the stroller will be right by the door and hopefully dry.
Well, this certainly was great. I learned about a house that's older than I am. Say, can I get a ride back to the parking lot in one of those golf carts? Can my dear niece Jenny come with me too?
Oh sure, the carts come every few minutes. If you're parked at North Campus, they'll take you to your car. The cart pulls right up to the curb. Thanks for coming. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you again for volunteering to help with Christmas in the Castle. Please remember that these are not just guests to Brookside and Christmas in the Castle, but these are people we want to feel welcomed by the entire University of St. Francis community. There will be stanchions and guide ropes to help people on the tour, but you can always help if a problem arises, if people need a little extra direction or information. If there is something that you can't handle, please contact your shift captain. People will be permitted to take pictures. Just be sure that they don't block traffic while they are taking their photos. And encourage them to tell their stories. We find a lot of people remember things about the past of Brookside. If they can remember them and would care to share them, there's information in the tour booklet that will tell them how they can get us that information. We are constantly updating our information about Brookside and updating our tour booklets and other memory booklets. You are an ambassador for Brookside and for the University of St. Francis. You'll meet some great people and spend your afternoon in a beautiful house, all decorated for the holidays. We hope you have a great time doing this. Merry Christmas.